Alright, Bryce, so here's your swing from this face-on angle. That looks pretty good there, man, in a lot of ways. The main thing that's significant from this angle is that the tour player's arms will be extended right down through impact, like you'll see over here for Ernie Els and any of the other tour players. So you see how his arm's more extended than your front arm there? But interestingly, and see they're extended right through that part of the all-important impact area. Look at yours. It gets extended there, buddy. So that's pretty hot. Not too many people do that. It's a little different here the way your legs are working there, isn't it? Yeah, kind of up on your toes. Do you do ballet? Just getting you there, buddy. It's an old joke. All right, so then when you finish, you're on top of your left foot. That's a lot like the tour players, too. When they finish, they're on top of that left foot. So a lot of good things going on there, buddy. And then let's look at it from this other angle. From this down-the-line angle, one of the main things even you would see Jim Furyk do is about halfway into their downswing or so, or 2/3 of the way, the clubhead gets back on that diagonal shaft plane line, and then through the top of their left shoulder, parallel that plane line in their follow-through. So that's why when you hit it solidly, you pull it left. See what I mean? You look at any of the tour players, and Ernie Els, Jim Furyk, they're both the same in this way. The clubhead gets on that plane line halfway or 2/3 in the downswing, then goes above it after impact. See, and yours was underneath it. The clubhead's underneath it there, Bryce. And then when it shows up here, see, it's kind of through the middle of your torso, whereas for them it would show up at first through the top of their left shoulder. So that's the main reason you pull it. Okay? And then for Jeff, you're lined up quite a bit to the right there, Jeff, as you can see.
Yeah, I usually play a draw, and that time I didn't draw. So.
Let's see, you're actually just a little bit above the plane line, too, so you hit a pull draw. If you can imagine, see, you're lined up right here. If you can imagine this, if you did this, your club head would go this way also. And so you'd be above the plane line quite a bit, too, in terms of really what you're doing with your swing, which, again, is going to be different than any tour player I'd show you over here. Even Tiger Woods, anybody. Down that line, and above it after impact. Let's see where yours is after impact. Yeah, see, you're on the line. And again, see, if you were lined up this way, that club head would go even more that way. And then after impact, yeah, see, your elbow's low on your side there, and your shaft never got into the top of your left shoulder, like we see for the tour players there. Jeff, and then from this face-on angle, hey, I lost my lines. See this. And again, the main thing that's common to all of them from this angle, remember, is that, like here's Nick Faldo, through impact those arms will be extended. And we'll look at yours, Jeff. Yeah, so your arms are a little more bent than what we'd see for the tour players. See what I mean? Now that looks pretty sweet there. You have a nice rehinge. See that kind of backward L? So that's pretty sweet there, man. That's a lot like the tour players. Yeah, and you're in balance for sure on top of that left foot very nicely. And then again, the nice thing is the like here, remember this swing of Jeff, we see it was 112 ball speed, 15-degree launch angle, a little bit to the right, and then the backspin was 6680. So there's a whole lot of spin there. And then for Bryce, again, we could look at that one if we wanted to in terms of the spin and the launch angle and all that stuff.
That is impressive.
Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Did you get that? There, let me give you this, and then you can get that one piece of paper underneath from the right there. Just take that one too. That tells you about some of the things I do. And then you'll get this in the mail later tonight when I get home.
Okay,
Get
great.
back on the internet.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. Enjoy the time out here today.